Hello, beautiful souls. All right, I'm just going to come on and I'm going to do a three-card pull for the full moon for October 7th, 2025. The full moon is in Aries, so if you're interested in more information, you can look at the video that I recorded for October's astrology forecast. What I'm going to do is I'm using two card decks. I'm going to pull two cards, so there'll be card pair one, card pair two, card pair three, and you choose if you want to do, if the cards from one, two, or three resonate, which one resonates the most with you before I start the reading. I'm just shuffling the one right now. Okay, so let me get these three out and then I'll show you the decks that I'm using. Ooh. So I'm going to be using the Rose Oracle from Rebecca Campbell. And I am using James Van Prague's The Soul Journey lesson cards to accompany them. So let me just, getting all the goosebumps, people. Let me just shuffle these a little bit too and get some of the energy flowing in them. So I've already set the intention for these cards to give us information to help guide us this month. Ooh, okay, here they are. Oh, oh, wow. Hmm. Okay. All right. So are you ready? Have you chosen what pair of cards speak to you this month? One, two, or three? So the first pair we have, we are nature, and it says becoming grounded, embodiment, and living in connection. Right. And the card that goes along with that is love. And it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. This resonates with me because this is a lot of what I've been being drawn to doing for myself so that I can stay grounded and in a place where I am able to be in a space of love despite what's going on around me or how I'm feeling. I've been feeling, and maybe you have too, the energy right now has me going from feeling fine to all of a sudden not, it's not that I'm not feeling okay, but I definitely am feeling unsettled a lot or anxious, anxiety will just come over me. And so I've been spending a lot of time out in nature. I am kind of drawn to, and I don't know if it comes through clearly in this or not, but you see how there's like this thicket behind her? It's almost like it's covering and protecting her. There's something about being in nature, connecting with nature right now that offers us some solace and protection so that we can still be connected to universal love and soul love within ourselves. I really want to emphasize that within ourselves. Um, it's it's it almost feels like we need to be grounded in who we are, in what we need, in uh, our physicality, not the idea of I'm a human on planet Earth, but really in this is me. I have a physical body, being grounded in like, okay, I am here. Nature is offering me solace and protection so that I can be in a space of love within myself. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Super challenging for me right now, but I have been trying to practice this more and more. And remembering that being in a space of love offers me an opportunity also to not be in the space of judgment, whether it's judging myself or judging others, judging the world. Being in the energy of judging never feels good. So, really coming to the peace that nature is offering me right now is allowing me to be in the space of love and non-judgment within myself. All right. The second card is the Mystic Rose, and it says compassion, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. It's a very mother energy, Mother Mary energy. And the card that goes with that is purpose. I know what I am here to do. For me, this comes down to the universal purpose that we all have in being here. And it is two-pronged for me. It is the driving force is to find and discover who we are. I believe that we've been veiled, not just from connecting to the other side, but imprisoned in these conditionings and the way we've been taught to fear and to diminish who we are, to not know ourselves. And so the journey is about getting to know who we are, rediscovering that, finding the joy in expressing it, and doing it through love. And that's where I think this card comes into play, this Mother Mary card. It's not focusing. There we go. And making sure that we're keeping compassion, humility, humanity, grace, and devotion close to our hearts in order to be able to find and to flow with this purpose of self-discovery and really doing it from a place of deep, intimate, expansive source love that we are all a part of. Calling in the Mother Mary energy, I feel is part of this mystic rose. See the roses that she's holding. It's very, very clear to me that that is Mother Mary energy. And she is holding the red rose over her heart, but the pink roses, and it looks like there's three of them, are up above in the mind. So pink to me is a softer energy from the red passionate love. The This is the love that we carry within us because we're connected to source, but also that the mystics talked a lot about this burning, intense, passionate love when they felt the union with God and the divine and Christ. Whereas the pink is much softer. I think there's a need for us to bring soft compassion and humility and grace to our thoughts and to our mind and to our understandings that we're holding right now. It's not the idea of some of them are good and some of them are bad and that we need to erase and eradicate them, but it's a place of acceptance that this is a part of my experience, having gained these conditioned beliefs and these understandings about who I am in relation to the world and my capabilities and my ability to love or not love and what's right and what's wrong. We need to bring compassion to those thoughts and allow them space to breathe and bring our awareness there. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And it really speaks to me to the monthly astrology reading that I did as well. All right, and this is the third pair. So the first card is Sacred Waters. Hey, it'll help if I put my face there? No. I'm sorry if it's not focusing. Maybe it's because of my hand. Okay, I give up. And interesting now, the astrology this month talked a lot about Neptune's energy. And Neptune is the planet that's moving back from Aries back into Pisces, and it's been doing that jiggle. And he's a lot about emotions. And we've got Pluto working with him, who brings up a lot of fear energy in us so that we can heal that and become more empowered and let go. So the sacred waters combined with the fear card. And it says, I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And the Sacred Waters card says, nourishment, replenishment, health, rest, and self-care. I think that really ties in with the Neptune. So Neptune being in Aries, Aries wants action. Aries wants to do something, to take that first step, to make the decision and get it going. But the Pisces energy that Neptune moves back into this month is about, there's a lot of exhaustion that comes with Pisces energy because Pisces is so connected with the all and so empathetic and compassionate and connected to others in the world in that way that it can be overwhelming and exhausting. And that's also why Neptune rules dreams and fantasies and this idea of escapism. So maybe not erring that far to the side of wanting to escape everything, although in moments that's okay. But this card, the Sacred Waters, is really saying we need to focus on replenishing our energy. There's a lot going on in our lives and in our world, and it's important that we recognize that there are moments when we need to step back and look at our own how we can nurture and care for ourselves, resting and allowing ourselves time of quiet and doing nothing, of silence, of allowing things to just flow around us. Neptune is the god of the seas. So it's about being in the flow of things, not necessarily trying to stem the tide, but going with the tide and just trusting that wherever it's going to take us, it's going to be okay. And that fact that Neptune is moving out of Aries and back into Pisces, Aries is a very confident energy, and there is going to come a time in the next few months when Neptune will move back into Aries and stay there. And that's going to be the moment when we can say, okay, I've looked to my sacred waters, I've nourished and taken care of myself, I've replenished myself so that now I can step forward and I can start making decisions and taking action based on the truth of who I am and what I'm grounded both in the physical and I've connected with my spiritual as well. The fear card coming up with that is something that is going to be triggered in us, so that we can understand where those deep wounds lie within us that are keeping us paralyzed, frozen, frustrated, angry, anxious. Um, it's reminding me of some reflections that I've been doing about 1 year post Camino. And some of you may know I walked the Camino de Santiago last year in May and June, and I really wanted to do it. So I've always wanted to do the journey, ever since I read the Shirley MacLaine book on it when I was in college. So for 20 years or more, I've wanted to do it. But I thought it would be this beautiful, joyous, adventuresome opening into self and getting to know who I am. And there were definitely moments of that, but I came back shattered. And I am realizing now that there was this journey of working through the fear, through my fear, that I feel maybe right now that the times are offering us similar Camino journeys where we are working through our fear. And there may be phases of anger, and there may be phases of anxiety that arise from it. And it's kind of been an opportunity for me to practice some compassion and allow myself some space. And when you're in it, you feel like there's going to be no end, and this is you for the rest of your life. But I can tell you that there is an arc that you go through, and you do come to this gateway where you move into the next. And it doesn't mean that the anxieties and the fear and the anger is gone, but it's found an outlet and it's found a space in your consciousness. And it allows you then to kind of digest and acclimatize to that energy and make it part of who you are without it overwhelming you. So I feel like that's what these two cards are about right now. We may be feeling a lot of fear and emotions connected with fear, anxiety, frustration. But replenishment, health, rest, self-care, and nourishment are the key to helping us maneuver through this right now. I hope this helped you in some way, opened some things up, gave you some ahas. Let me know in the comments which one, two, or three you chose, and how that resonated with you. And also check back in later this month and let me know. All right. Love you all. Bye.